happened 20 years. They never had
If
a
you grew up
double.
in a generation before there was fast food, you might want to share some of these. Memory with your children or grandchildren, just don't blame me if they bust out laughing.
They do. They usually do.
Growing up isn't what it used to be, is it?
No.
Memories from a friend. My dad is cleaning out my grandmother's house. She died in December, and he brought me a Royal Crown Cola bottle. I think they're outdated now.
Yeah, that's right. No more Royal
You don't see
Crown.
them anymore.
The bottle top was a stopper with a bunch of holes in it. And my daughter had no idea. She thought that it had tried to make a salt shaker. I knew it as a bottle that sat on the end of the ironing board to sprinkle clothes with because we didn't have steam iron.
That's right.
Man, I'm old.
Speak for
How many do you remember headlight dimmer switch on the floor?
Oh, yes, yes, in the old cars.
Ignition switches on the dashboard, heaters mounted on the inside of a firewall, real ice boxes,
Yep.
pant legs, clips for bicycles.
Yes.
You remember you ride the bicycle to keep your pants from getting caught in the chain? And you would put the clamp on your leg.
Right.
Yeah.
Chain guards. Using hand signals on cars was without turn signals.
Yes.
I got another one after that one. We had an old crank that cranked up the car when you go to start it. In the front of the
In
car.
the front, you had to get
And
in
guess
and
what?
get out.
That's right.
Had a crooked thing on
And
it.
sometimes, if you're not careful, it'll kick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kick back.
And you do it'll kick back at you.
Right.
Count the ones you can remember, ones you were told about, reading at the bottom. Blackjack chewing gum. Wax coat. Shaped bottles with colored sugar water. Candy cigarettes.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that? Yeah. We thought that was doing something smart.
Yeah, they did. All kids wanted it.
We was eating candy.
Yeah.
Soda pop machines that dispense glass bottles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Coffee shops or diners with table-side jukeboxes. Do they have that anymore?
Yes. Old place.
They do have that?
I don't know any.
I remember
Home milk deliveries in glass bottles
Yes.
with cardboard stoppers.
That's out. Don't have it in.
Party line on the telephone. Before you could use your phone, you got to check to see if anybody else
Right.
is using it.
Girl.
Newsreels before the movie.
Yeah, how you got the news.
Yeah.
They would show us newsreels. If you had a television.
No, it's the movies. When you
It
go
was
to
in the movies if you went to the
Oh,
movies.
when you went to the
movie
movies.
Uh-huh.
Well, we didn't go to the movies. They didn't allow us to go to the movies.
But this for I was saved.
Yeah, this is when you're a kid. They had them. And children used to go in there and they had the big news flash first. And they tell you all of the latest news that was happening. PATH, that was the name of the news.
Yeah, but a lot of our churches back east, you couldn't go to the movies.
No, I'm talking about before you were
This is
saved.
when you was a child.
You go to the movie, you're the backslid.
Right, absolutely.
Church.
Then, so y'all should have that on there somewhere.
It wasn't when you was in church.
Yeah.
My grandfather was preaching down in Tennessee. I couldn't even have a TV. We couldn't have a TV.
Yeah, some of them.
Some
well,
of you
yeah,
can't have
as a-
TV today.
when you get
UPC.
saved.
UPC, no TV.
That's right. That's right.
Well, see, I was grown and married and everything before I got saved, so it was when you were younger.
TV test patterns that came on at night after the last show, they were
I remember that.
there until TV show started again in the morning.
Remember that.
There were only 3 channels if you were fortunate.